That's a nice idea, Miss Chamber. Let's see if it holds true. What's up, guys? Punzo here to do a breakdown/live reaction review to chapter 228 of Undead, Unluck, which is known as Strength is About. And I'm intrigued. It looks like we're immediately continuing with Gina versus Change, aka a daughter versus her mama, and I'm intrigued to see how this is going to go in particular. Mainly because I'm actually shocked we're finishing her first, or at least presumably working on finishing her first. I figured she'd be one of the last ones, considering in this second loop, she was pretty much one of the first people they went to get outside of Big Nico himself. So we're gonna wrap her up this soon. Does this mean she's gonna be able to feed into the other fights? Is she immediately gonna go back and help hold off Soul and help Chikara, that poor boy who's trying to fight for his life against everything else? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Ending me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do have too. Have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, I can't imagine fighting against the concept of change itself, because technically you would think it'd be literally unstoppable, because all it needs to do is change it so that your attacks that previously worked on it don't work anymore, right? Well, like, I'm not sure if the concept of change itself, or the rule in this case, is actually that smart. So let's see how it fights Gina. This is gonna be interesting. Just considering Gina's one of the few that is genuinely fighting alone. Like, I think it's her, Yusai, and one other that's not actually fighting a 2v1 or a 2v2 or anything like that. No, straight one-on-one, hand-to-hand, bad for bad. I'm intrigued, so let's see. Not change, even if that person were to die. What in the world are you talking about? I mean, Soul. Technically, like, that's the thing. At least from what we understand, soul data does stay pretty much universally the same. What that soul data ends up reflecting and doing in the next loop can be different, as we've seen with Gina and all the other people in this loop. All their innate tragedies have happened, yet have been negated, and thusly their mentalities and their emotions and their thoughts have been different. But for all intents and purposes, their same soul data existed. The data that the world runs on is the same. Things have changed, but even though Fuuko had drastically altered the past by investing in specific areas for oil so she could have all the money she could ever want, and obviously Fuuko herself existing at all 200 years before she was even born. Actually, it's more. I think it's more than 200 years. But still, well before she was supposed to be born, clearly things can change things cannot change even if certain people do die. And if certain people do live and cause change, things still won't change because this world is so preset on one specific path. So, like, technically, what Gina said makes perfect sense. And change in of themselves is actually kind of, not going to say like, kind of nerf in this world. Because ultimately, Undead Unluck operates on basically the opposite of the butterfly effect. Where, like, one small ripple doesn't really change anything. And even the larger ripples tend to keep things exactly the same. And not even on a macro sense, like, oh, Soul one day is always going to initiate Ragnarok and start everything down. But, like, no. You can literally remove the tragedies of people who would go on to change the entire world and or rewrite those people, yet the world will still operate exactly the same. Look at Juiz. But master rules are the rules of this world instilled by the heavens. As long as you live in this world, negating them is not an option. Change? I don't know if you reading the same series that I've been reading for the past couple of years, but Change. Let me let you in on a little secret, buddy. Buckaroo, pal, amigo. Let me make sure no one's listening. You're currently fighting a negator. And you know what negators do? This is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound a little bit absurd. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit absurd. I know you may not get it. They negate the master rules of this world. It's kind of like their whole thing. Like that's their whole thing. Whole thing is negating. So negating them actually is an option. I'm sorry for that, but like, legit, I don't know. That is the stupidest thing she could say that about. Like, I get maybe on like a metaphorical sense what she means, but like, you're literally fighting your kid, whose whole thing is very specifically to not change, which is negating your rule of change. Like, Yes, the game that has rules is an option. Let's see. It's not an option. Ooh, what's this? Do they burst out of their little cocoon? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Maybe we are not staying with Gina. Maybe we're cutting away from that fight. Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, it'd be kind of crazy to cut her off so soon. Let's see. Growing old is a wonderful thing. My rule of time causes people to grow old, becoming ineffectual, and without claiming any lies, give up their seats to the new generation. Accept it. You humans have that saying, don't you? Old soldiers never die. They simply fade away. Fade away. You no longer have a purpose. Okay, so Fang, my glorious king, my glorious martial artist, unfading king, come one shot this, bro. Come one shot time. Go one shot. I'm guessing maybe time, because he says my rule of time, so this would have to be time, right? But it's not like Shen's rule is untimed, it's unfade. But regardless, it's interesting, right? I suppose in a way he's right. Just because, like, once again, I'm always about not fearing time and appreciating it. But if it was all taken away from you in an instant, yeah, then I'd be pretty nettled too. But let's see how these warriors will not fade away, or who will come to save them to make sure they don't fade away. Because theoretically, they should be like, how do you beat time? Like if you were fighting the actual embodiment and concept of time, how do you beat it? Because every single time I ask what I did that, but every single instant I ask what I did that, I can't think of any like word or phrase that would not immediately indicate time. But essentially, every single interaction you ever have with them, they could just age out of existence. Everything dies, even the universe itself. So of course, anything produced within that universe would fade if it came in contact with them. That's why Baragon's ability was so broken and bleak. They had to beat him with his own ability. It was like everything ages, everything dies. So like, I'm not sure how they're gonna beat this guy, unless our glorious king, our legendary, amazing, super scrumdiddlyumptious favorite character in the entire manga shows up. Let's see, Fang Kowloon, are you here? Are you here? He got hands too. Okay, Time. Didn't think you were built like that. I thought you were just gonna chill in your chair, but no, you got motion. Where you got motion? Let's see. You've already grown 30 years older. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, it doesn't matter of time. Let's see. It's only a matter of time before you turn elderly. Boy, that talk is... Boy, talk about boring. Why would they make such a pathetic rule one of the world's absolutes? Oh, okay, shit, talk that talk. Get babies with it then. We've got plenty of purpose left in our lives. A rule like never going hungry or looking forward to wearing pretty clothes will be better. Ooh, never mind, Time. I thought you had hands. Looks you got hit. Actually, no, never mind. Looks like he's blocking. I know he's making fun of him, but time, yeah. Time is like it's a fundamental rule. Once again, I don't know. I always try to think, right? If we could make it work, it would be perfect. The thing is, though, I don't have kids yet, so I like to have kids first. But like, if suddenly just someone snapped their fingers and humans stopped eating, absolutely and entirely, and we became completely self-sustaining, as in we don't have to compete over food, we don't have to compete over water, we just became beings that are entirely capable, kind of like rocks. If we became, ironically enough, relating to Black Myth Wukong, if we just became stone humans instead of like a stone monkey, we became stone humans. Essentially, we exist and we're fine. We don't have to worry about food or sustenance or liquids or anything like that. But I think it would be nice if we don't still find a way to make conflict. I don't know. Humans are so innately based in conflict and stuff like that. Even if we didn't have to fight over the fundamental resources such as food and water, I still feel like we'd somehow find a way to fight because humans are innately violent. But I don't know. Innate is a strange way to put it, but the competition is so fundamental. The only issue would be like overpopulation, not in the sense that we'd run out of food or water or anything like that, but just we'd run out of like space to be, if people could still produce children. But like if the current 8 billion on the planet were to just cease needing sustenance now and became genuinely immortal, until we'd be fine. If someone could have kids, that kind of suck. But like, we wouldn't perish. We'd be chilling. We could do a whole lot. We could do a whole lot more without the fear of time, admittedly. The reason we'll never be able to see the edge of the universe is a mix of actual resource issues, like we could never reach there, ever. You could take all the gas on the planet, put it on a rocket going near the speed of light, and it would run out of fuel. It would legit run out of fuel. You'd have to make it solar powered, and hope that it in of itself never decays somehow. And hope you don't run into any gravitation. Like, there's so many things that would go wrong trying to just send one spaceship out from Earth to the edge of the universe. But time is the biggest one. We would simply never run out. We would fail to make it even beyond that far beyond our solar system in our time. But even still, right now it's all we have. So if you remove it, it could be good. You would have to fundamentally restructure a lot of human existence, though. But let's see. Koboku. Ooh. Time. I thought you had hands. Looks like you're catching these hands. Let's see. You possess the technique, and yet still haven't realized why the concept of attacking came to be, and why violence turned into martial arts. Oh, bro, never mind. He does have hands. Okay. It looks like his finger broke, though. That's the thing. That's a funky looking finger right there. Let's see. That's obvious. A no-brainer. There is only one reason. We may grow old and die together, but there's always someone we want to protect. Ah, interesting. I guess, yeah, that certainly is the origin of violence. The desire to protect something you care about. That's why you fight. Some people do it for the love of the game, but even if the love of the game is protecting your inability or your ability to participate in the love of the game. So technically, yeah, interesting. Though I am very impressed with time. I thought, once again, with what happened here, I thought they kind of got socked in the mouth, but no, they're actually directly engaging with two of the best martial artists in the series at this point. I think the only ones who are genuinely superior are like Fang and Fuuko, and probably Andy. And presumably, probably Victor, naturally. And maybe Juiz. But then again, Juiz doesn't exist anymore. We're not sure how Julia's going to interact with those memories, considering she got them, but she didn't immediately manifest on justice. Let's see. But I do like how happy both of them are. They're still directly engaging with time, even though I need my glorious King Fang to fall from heaven. Let's see. I see. That's the difference then. Let's hit it, Mui. I don't have no idea how to say this. Roger. Oh! They going crazy? Double spin rotate. Ooh, I actually like the fact that he has such a long flow here. Yi Sansi. I have no idea what any of this means. Let's see. Okay, so a punch straight to the chest. Ooh. A drop kick straight to the back. Okay, so him with the front shots and the back shots. Okay. Ooh, they actually are landing hits though. But it looks like almost like full arm check straight to the chest. And seemingly a shoulder check straight to the back. I can't even tell what this is. Hold on. What's happening here? Oh, I know. Never mind. But hits here, beams. Okay, it's a continuation. This is meant to be a spread, I think. Boom. An elbow to the chest, and an elbow to the back. Seemingly another, but an elbow to the shoulder, and another elbow to the chest. Lee, Key. And it looks like they just combo breakered him. Like they straight rushed through him. Okay. They're going in for another rotation? What is this? Ju Lokai Zanko 16 cycle mountain strike. Oh, they finished with the. Oh, that's clean. Because technically, Mui ended up being stronger than Shen. I remember that was the whole, when they were recruiting Fang and Shen and stuff like that. Mui did actually end up being the superior to him. So, seeing them both use the mountain strike, which was initially the source of Shen's tragedy in the first loop, or not the first loop, in the 98th loop, and then seeing what brought them together here, seeing that be what once separated them or put them on a path of darkness, now connecting them here against time itself. Oh, it's a beautiful roundabout story. I love a good full circle. But boom, and they both did that at 30. Imagine how powerful it would be if they were still younger. Let's see. But let me guess, it does little to no damage. Boom, they knocked him away. Shaise, I have no idea how to say that. But see, thank you, Mui, my dear, for growing old with me. Okay, let's get back. Okay, let's get to Julia. I saw that soul guy enter the base. Let's help. Indeed. Wonderful. It seems the Lord chose a fine set of rules. Oh, so he got younger. The Lord chose in each loop master rules that would never change. The 100 rules. Woo! Why they look clean here? They look. You know what they look like? They kind of look like Testament from Guilty Gear if they had white hair. White hair and a more time-centered. Ooh, I like that though. The multiple different clocks, and then the clocks hanging off the hips. Why are they kind of clean? So I wonder if they ended up absorbing, like they absorbed their life force in order to get younger. Let's see. The 100 rules that make human behavior more interesting. Hey, Groot, young. We are the superior 10 rules among them. In the beginning, there was Soul. He never moved, and so... Oh, interesting. But I thought Luna created Soul. I thought he was the one rule born of Luna. Well, maybe Luna and Soul well, I call Sun Soul, but I think his name is just generally Sun. But no, I think it is Luna and Soul. So there's Soul with a U and then Soul with an L. But interesting. I wonder if they're like a dualistic. Like, do they need to remerge? But then again, they're doing this all as a game. I don't know. Let's see. He never moved, so the Lord grew bored. Ergo, he added death. So he added. But then again, I don't think we actually know Luna's gender. Luna typically is a female name, but could be the same thing. Ergo, he added death. And by doing so, the Lord ensured individuals would have to entrust things to the next in line. Adding change was the beginning of emphasizing the individual. Adding luck created the gaps between individual successes. Ah, that's true. That's true. Interesting. Yeah. This is interesting. We're getting the direct order of them. But when did time come in? Adding justice birthed free will. And out of that came independence. You saw, you may be cooked. Uh-oh. I didn't know they were fighting justice. What kind of matchup is this? Are they cooked? Are they cooked? What is this? Let's see. Adding war. Billy, tell her please. Led to bitter conflicts to protect individuals. Oh, okay. Interesting. But darn, you want to talk about a level up. We didn't even get to see them really fight. Let's see. Adding time introduced panic and the hope to grow in a limited amount of time. Interesting. So time came real late. So time is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time is the 7th rule. That's interesting because it's typically considered one of the fundamental forces of the universe. So before time was added, things were moving in a realm without time. Inaccessible undead unluck. Let's see. Introduce panic and a hope to grow in a limited amount of time. Adding beasts led humans to view themselves as special. Oh, interesting. Huh. I guess so. I mean, in this universe, that makes sense if they were just humans. But then again, what they eat? Do they need to eat? When was hunger introduced? Let's see. Adding language smoothed out all the previous changes and hastened growth and degeneration. Okay. Wow. So language was 9th, I do believe. And with sickness, the Lord regulated the overabundant lives that had come into being. Essentially, the master rules are the very rules of this game, designed by the Lord to force humans into action. Oh, is that my glorious king? Is that my glorious king? Let's see. It looks like him. It looks like him. It looks like him. Another foe. I suppose I talked too much. It appears choosing to wait and see was the right call. Thanks to you having your time sapped away. You son of a... This time, Monster and I can go head to head without holding back. Fang, yes, my lion. He's here. He's finally around. Oh, my toes. Oh, I love him. And of course, it is very much like him to wait when he easily could have helped earlier. Let's see. You're unfazed. If you had fought him from the start, then we wouldn't be... Enough prattle, loser. You could have taken him. I mean, they did. They did beat him. I was like, I'll handle the rest. Oh, but at least Dad is coming in to help. Because remember, technically, in this time loop, while he used to be their greatest enemy, he's their dad for all this. Well, he's not Mui's dad, but like he is Fang's dad, and technically Mui's father-in-law. Let's see. You can move however you like. You can move however you like. I plan on doing just that, Master Moron. You're not going anywhere. Are you out of your mind? Who'd be dumb enough to look away when faced with some... Oh, okay. So that's Mui. I didn't realize that at first. That's Mui and Shen leaving. Okay. I wonder if they'll DH though. Are they cooked? Like, are they stuck like this? I mean, sure, they can still fight probably, but they probably need their youth back. Fang, slaughter time quickly so they can get their youth back. Let's see. Who'd be dumb enough to look away when faced with someone stronger than them? That is true. That is typically not the smartest move. You always do want to engage. Let's see. You. But then again, if he's unfade, where's Fade? Is Fade just a subset of time? I don't know. You. We'll leave him to Fang. He'll be able to negate the guy's ability with Unfade. No, Master Shen. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, now I'm extra confused. What? She's not growing old. I believe Master Fang just transferred Unfade to me. Time, with your death, my martial arts will be complete. Really? Is that how that works? Interesting. I was like, strength is about... I'm missing a spread. No! Accepting growing old and bequeathing legacy. He's come full circle, bro. Oh, he's become full circle. No. Fang, my glorious king, you're gonna off Fang, bro. Oh, not my favorite character, bro. I thought you died against language. I thought it was specifically to achieve the peak of your martial arts. Why would you do this? No, Fang, please. You rotten geezer. Always trying to show off. That's the part of you I truthfully hate the most. You're aging, and yet... Oh. So yeah, he's aging, but he's still fighting. Oh. Man, I'm pretty quick for this library. But darn. This was actually a pretty interesting chunk of exposition, though. But... a W chapter. Man, oh man. My glorious King Fang arrived, but he gave up his negator ability for Mui. I don't know how this is gonna go now. I'm assuming now they have to double back and help him though. Like if this is the culmination of Fang's journey, I think it will be a group effort to defeat Time, which means that Mui's likely going to have to quickly master Unfade to help Shen de-age and properly assist Fang in the battle against Time. And I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Oh my. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave Fade away. Leave Fade away in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little... Why did I struggle with saying that? Make sure you hit that little notification bell so you do not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to every other series I happen to review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and becoming a $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Zara Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, G Prosper, and Glacier XZ. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, Sean, Igneo Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine and Austin Wimberly, A. Uchiha, along with Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Idel Okami. And I'd like to give a final, giga, legendary, superhuman, beyond the bounds of reality thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, okay, Calvin Elder.